Hey, what's going on? This is Ron Menchaca with MenchacaChannel. You know what we do here. Inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles. In this video, we're going to be talking about what are you tolerating? Now, to be honest with you, you'd be amazed on the boundaries that you haven't set in your life for relationships and people. And guess what? You're tolerating way too many things. And it might be affecting your goals and dreams and everything that you have going for you. So let's take a quick moment to talk about it. Because I'm ready. You're ready. Let's do this thing. Sometimes, because of the relationships that we're in, we don't set any boundaries. We don't set any kind of limitations on what's good and what's not good for our lives. And so when that gets crossed, it's hard to correct that, because since you didn't put a stop to it at the beginning, you are tolerating it. And guess what? That's a bad place to be in your life. You need to set boundaries. And as you set those boundaries, have a conversation and say, look, what you just said, it's just not benefiting my life. And I'm going to set a boundary here, and I ask that you respect that. Because growing up, man, I had the confusion right there. I treated respect and toleration as the same, and it's not the same. When you could respect somebody so much, but when they cross the line with you, you are beginning to tolerate their attitude and their actions. And guess what? We have got to set boundaries, because if we don't set those boundaries, guess what's going to happen? It's going to get closer and closer and closer and closer, and it's going to eventually, they're going to cross it too many times, and it's going to affect our relationship where you're just not going to have something there. And if there's something that is missing there, guess what? You're not paying attention to the greatness that's within them. You're more focused on how you feel, because you're tolerating their attitude. So if you think about it, what is it in your life that you're tolerating? What relationship is going a little sour because you haven't set boundaries? I want you to pay attention to that, because as life goes on, you need to experience life in its richness, not in its bitterness. And a lot of the problems that occur in our lives mainly come from us for not setting boundaries, not setting those things in motion. And I guarantee you that if you're focused on what you're doing in life and you want the best to come out, you're going to have to focus on what it is that you're tolerating. Yeah, begin to make that list of your acquaintances, of your friends and family, and start to put a little arrow on the side and say, what is it that I'm tolerating that they do? Is it a bad attitude? Is it their perception? Is it this? Maybe it's just that we are the ones that just need to stay in our lane. We need to take all that in consideration, especially with New Year's coming up and everything being fresh. You have to do this, because if you don't, guess what? You are going to be in a bad place simply because you don't set boundaries and you tolerate anything. Now, our desire here at MenchacaChannel is for you to be a blessed person, a person that can see the richness of life, that can experience good friendships, great people in your life. But you have to maintenance that. And if you're not willing to do that, don't get mad when they cross the line with you, because you haven't set up any boundaries and you tolerate it. Man, I'm telling you, we have to take attention. We gotta put it and focus on that, because guess what? It's time to clean it up, and it's time to get busy. Hey, thanks for watching MenchacaChannel with me, man. That's awesome. Inspiration, motivation, and kingdom principles is what we do. Don't forget to subscribe, like, share, and ring that bell so you can get another episode of MenchacaChannel. Hey, until, man, don't be tolerating things like that. Next time.